So discombobulated.
I know. This morning is so crazy. It's just crazy.
Good morning, everybody. Good
Good
morning. Happy
morning.
Monday.
Good morning, everybody. Hello. Happy
Hello.
Monday.
Hello. Hello.
Happy Monday.
Before we get into the 4chan Hunter Biden stuff and the Elon Musk Twitter update, because we will get to those things, we do need to remind everybody that now is as good a time as any. If you have thought about investing in physical gold, now is the time. And the best way to do it, I think, I know you agree,
I
is
do.
with Acre Gold, because it's kind of like a layaway for gold. And so you have we're not transferring to Rumble right now.
Why?
Sometimes Rumble just is like, I don't feel like showing your video today. It's not gonna. So I get this error message. Anyway, Acre Gold, the reason that we like Acre Gold is because of the subscription sort of layaway format where you can pay a variety of different monthly payments depending on what kind of bars of gold you want. If you want to invest more, you can do a $250 a month plan, and then they'll start sending you, as you earn the gold, the giant 10-gram bars of gold. This is 2.5 grams. So this is what you get if you do the $50 per month subscription plan. There's also one in the middle. So if you want the 5-gram bars, then you can do the $100 a month. And it's just a really cool way. If you don't want to like shell out a ton of cash all in one fell swoop, you can do it on a per month basis. And then they just send it to you as you earn it, and you can have it. That's the best part. You get to have it. It's not some weird mystical thing like sitting in an IRA somewhere where you don't really know, do I have gold or do I just have the idea of gold? This is the actual thing.
You get to actually take the reservation and not just hold the reservation. You know?
Right. That's exactly right. So check them out. You can see all the details on their website. It's very transparent, open. They tell you everything right up front. It's getacregold.com/chicks.
And make sure that you are checking out our Facebook insiders, because those people are the bomb.com, you guys. They really are. And also our locals, chicksintherright.locals.com. Cream of the crop, you guys. Cream of the crop. If you haven't found your people, those are probably your people.
Yeah, it's
Just
true.
putting it out there. Yeah.
There are people.
There are people. Oh, yeah. There are people. They're probably your people. Yeah.
All right, so let's get into all the things, because over the weekend, I don't understand or know anything about, or I've never visited the place on the interwebs called 4chan.
I haven't either.
I don't get it.
Who's
I
it
know
for? Who is it for exactly?
It's for Chan.
It's for actually Chan. Is it for a gentleman named Chan, a woman, or is it like non-binary person named Chan?
I don't understand it. I don't know.
Who's
I
going
think it's like worse than Reddit. If I understand it right, it's like a platform similar to Reddit where you have all these
questions,
threads, and like all these different threads of topics and people contribute. I don't know, but I know that it is a site from whence not so great things originate. For example, Q. The whole idea of Q originated there. That's where like the Q person apparently started the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah, JFK Jr. is coming back from the dead.
Okay. Right.
All right. That happened on 4chan. Okay, but that's probably a place that I don't want to be. It's
not a place you want to be.
Yeah, no. Probably not. Those aren't my people.
No, they are
definitely not my people. Okay. All
they are not your people.
Okay. All right.
But over the weekend, I started to see some rumblings on Twitter that the people of 4chan, they hacked into Hunter Biden's current iCloud, which means that whatever phone he is in the process of using now and saving to iCloud, that is what they now have access to, and that they were apparently downloading as quickly as they could and then uploading onto 4chan the contents of Hunter Biden's iCloud stuff. And then administrators of the site were pulling it down as fast as it was going up. So then word started to travel, and then people were apparently putting all this information into a torrent file, which again, I have no idea what I'm even saying when I say these things, but torrent files are just a way of sharing and distributing information without the benefit of a central server. So it's kind of like, remember Napster back in the day?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, because a lot of people have the information. What will become of it, I don't exactly know. I can give you an example from something that apparently came from this iCloud thing, and it's Hunter Biden just being Hunter Biden. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
Okay, here
On
it
a
is.
Monday morning, let's do this. Let's do
Here
it.
it is.
Okay.
She just asked if I wanted to take a walk. Oh my God.
So then he just pants and breathes a lot and then goes inside.
Who is the chick?
I don't know.
Okay. God.
3 days clean.
So he said 3 days clean in that video. So I don't know, but that's an example. There's a lot of examples, and you're seeing little snippets of the contents of the iCloud start to leak out. There's some emails. There's apparently, you can see his list of contacts, and the way that he nicknamed his dad is Pedo Pete.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that last night. I was like, okay.
So that's a thing that's happening.
That's yeah. It's just yeah. It's like what do you do with that information? You know, you hear that and you're like, okay, so
now what?
Like who calls their dad that? Who does that? Hunter Biden does that. Hunter Biden does that about Joe Biden. Joe Biden is called Pedo Pete by Hunter Biden. What the hell, you guys?
I mean, it's freaking crazy. And even before this happened, Daily Mail was reporting at the end of last week that some text messages of his had come out, and he was calling Jill the C word, saying that she was an entitled C word about his own stepmom. And so, you know, and she's sending him all these messages going, love you, I miss you, thinking of you. And he'll just write back, love you too. And then to other people, he will say horrendous things about her. Horrendous. I mean, he's disgusting.
Wow. Okay. This family.
I know, right?
It's the wow. I mean, it's like, I don't even know what to say about this family. I don't know what to say other than the fact that they are everything that the liberals told us the Trumps were.
Exactly.
They're everything that they told us they were. That's all I can say about them. They're that messed up. Yet they are not reporting on it. It's like,
well, and that's the thing. So many people are in denial because of the source. So they're saying, you know, when a video like that comes out, they'll be like, so you're getting that from 4chan, now you're relying on 4chan. And I'm like, okay, well, I understand your point. However, that is clearly a video of Hunter Biden. I mean, there's no arguing it. So like,
so the information on the iCloud server coming from his phone, you can't deny that. They keep denying the stuff is like his or that it exists. It's there. All of this stuff is his stuff. All of it. The laptop is his. The phone is his. That's all his. At some point, they're going to have to go, okay, this is all his information. What do we do with it? What do we say about Pedo Pete? What do we say? What do you say, liberals? What do you say? What do you say about the person? 20 million, what is it? 81 million votes.
Yeah.
81 million votes, you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, I don't know what's going to come of it because, of course, this Department of Justice seems utterly uninterested in any of the Hunter Biden stuff. Now, there's a lot of stuff that is not necessarily new news, like the fact that he smoked a ton of crack and he's like weighing it and arguing with a prostitute about how many grams of coke he's got. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
how old was
absolutely
she?
vile.
And how
I don't
old
know,
was the prostitute?
but there were like links to his search history, and he searched on like sex with 12-year-old girls, and like
Of course.
he's so vile
He
in every
is
way.
right. He's disgusting. Where's the investigation on that? That's what I'd like to know. This is the thing. If it were anybody else, they would be investigating it.
Right.
They would be investigating all the things. But because it's him, he gets all the cover. And he makes a gajillion dollars working with all these countries who he has no business working with, and they're making all these shady deals with all these countries. And we're getting screwed.
Right.
As the American taxpayer, we are the ones who get screwed. We American taxpayers get screwed because of this family who has no business being where they are right now. Oh my God.
It's incredible.
Infuriating.
It's just, and so who knows, this all started to kind of percolate over the weekend. I've seen the Washington Times do an article about it. I've seen Post Millennial do an article about it, but there are no major mainstream news. There's no one reporting on this. It's just something that I'm seeing on Twitter and a couple of different more conservative leaning outlets that are even talking about it, but not necessarily even validating it. They're just reporting that this is a story that's happening on Twitter because they have not been able to independently verify. And they will. There's no question that they will, just like we all found out that the laptop is verified and validated. I mean, ultimately, these people come out and they're like, okay, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, like 6 months later,
right?
When they have to. But this is why you should never trust any of these people. You should never trust the CNNs, the MSNBCs, the ABCs, all of these people. None of them. Trust no one. I mean, when they say that they are reporters, they're journalists, they're news sources.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. You're not. It's like this, you cannot trust these people to give you the truth, y'all. You just can't at this point. They are laughable. You turn the channels. I mean, I will do that. I will objectively turn the channels and look to see what people are talking about on a given day.
Mm-hmm.
And it is night and day. It is,
oh my God.
It's crazy. It's like they pick and choose what they want to tell you. At this point, everybody has to understand that, right? I mean, this is like, it's very clear.
Oh yeah, if you go to CNN, you hear about January 6th. If you go to Fox, you're hearing about the economy. But there is, even on Fox, I don't think that they're touching this. They're not touching this yet because it's 4chan, and so they don't want to say the source is 4chan. You know what I mean? Until they have a chance to authenticate, which I get. But the fact remains, the story is out there. There are video clips and photographs coming out that come from somewhere. People aren't just creating them from thin air. You know what I mean? So like,
oh, I do. Yeah.
Can you not just acknowledge that this is something that's happening right now? Is that not acknowledgeable? It baffles my mind.
Especially because if it were, one of the Trump kids, they'd be acknowledging it. It would be acknowledged. It'd be acknowledged 24/7 and just shoved down our throats. And that's what's so sick about all of this.
Yeah. You're absolutely right in terms of what it is, and that is sick. Not chicks, but sick.
Yeah.
And we have a lot to get to about Hunter Biden's dad too. But first, let me just remind everybody that it is a great time to have a disaster recovery plan for yourself and your family. And there's no better way to do it than to consult with My Patriot Supply. We have a landing page there that will get you $150 off of a 3-month emergency food kit. Preparewiththechicks.com. If you go to that landing page, you'll save $150 on a 3-month food kit that stores for 25 years, you guys. 25 years. It's packaged so nicely. It comes in these buckets, these like super sturdy buckets. And then there's tons of stuff in there: breakfast, lunches, and dinners, snacks, banana chips. You know how much I love them. They are delicious, delicious. And it gives you this total sense of, I don't know, like a peace of mind that that when shit really hits the fan, you and your family are protected, you're prepared, you have an emergency food supply. There's no better feeling than that. I can tell you that. Preparewiththechicks.com.
Absolutely. And make sure that you're checking out our website. It is basically the home base for all chick stuff, and that is chicksonright.com. It's a pretty cool website. You guys check it out. Make sure that you're checking it every single day. Bookmark it. Go there every day, chicksonright.com.
And thank you to those of you who have sent super stickers that I've missed. I've seen a couple and I've missed them because we've been busy talking about all the things. And there's so much more to get to, like the fact, for example, that I think it was late Friday that the news broke that the Twitter deal with Elon Musk was donezo. At least Friday evening, they were reporting on the news that that Elon Musk had backed out of the Twitter deal. And then a couple hours after that news broke, more news broke that Twitter was then going to sue Elon Musk and take him to court because he made a deal, and a deal's a deal, and he made it. And then, so he's got to pay up. He's got to pony up. And so now there's been, up until, I guess what, about 7 hours ago, there was all kinds of question. Like, why is Elon Musk not talking about this? How could he like get us all excited for this potential of having free speech on Twitter and then desert everybody? Essentially, that was the message. And then he wasn't saying anything. Well, now he's saying things and he is freaking hilarious. So this is the meme that he put out last night. Can you read that?
I can't read it.
So the first picture says, they said I couldn't buy Twitter. Then they wouldn't disclose bot info. Now they want to force me to buy Twitter in court. Now they have to disclose bot info in court. And it's just him cracking up at this, right? So he posted that. And then he posted this picture of Chuck Norris with like his one little pawn right there. And it says, Chuck mate.
Oh my God. I mean, seriously.
And I just love him. I don't even know what he's doing. I have no idea if he's playing a giant game with all of us. I just am enjoying it. I'm
enjoying. It is the best. It is the best. And seriously, if he loses money, what does he freaking care? It's not like he doesn't have gobs and gobs of money. So what if he loses like $2-3 billion? So. I mean, whatever. Like, people think that's a big deal to him. He's like, whatever. I've got plenty more. I mean, whatever. So what? So
now
Twitter?
I don't know. Yeah. Because now it could get ugly in a number of ways. So, he could be forced to pay a penalty, which I hope. Well, and I know you're saying like he can easily drop a couple billion, and he can, but that would be enraging to me that after all of this, he would be forced to pay for something that he's not actually going to own. I think what I'm hoping happens, and again, I have no idea how any of this works. I'm not claiming that I do. But what I hope happens is that they do end up settling for a much lower sell price, right? Like that he ends up owning Twitter for half of what he said he was going to pay for it.
Which
that would be the ultimate justice. That would be the ultimate.
Oh, it would be fantastic. Either way, I think he wins. I think he wins.
I don't know. I just have no idea because he's so weird. You know what I mean? That I just don't even know what he's trying to do.
He's weird, but he's brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
So,
it's going to be.
I think he'll come out. I think he'll come out smelling like a rose. I think it'll be fine.
All right. Well, now we got to get to the elder Biden. And when I say elder, I mean elder, you guys.
Yeah.
So couple points or a couple clips to play from a talk that he gave where he's talking about Roe v. Wade again. He's giving an update on the economy. He's just awful at his job in every way, but he actually incorporated a story that came from the Indy Star, so my hometown newspaper, a story that is not well sourced at all. It relies on a statement from one very pro-choice activist doctor in Indiana saying that there was some 10-year-old girl who was raped in Kentucky who then couldn't get an abortion in Kentucky because of the overturn of Roe v. Wade and had to come to Indiana in order to get the abortion. And so that story is falling apart. Like if you look at some of the more recent investigative journalists that are actually doing their job, they are looking into the story and it is so thin, like there's just no credibility to it. And yet stories like that make it all the way to the very tippy top. And Joe Biden uses it to get all outraged, right? About the overturn. But then he accidentally says that this girl wanted to end her presidency instead of pregnancy. So this clip is just awful in every single way. Watch.
10-year-old girl was a rape victim in Ohio. 10 years old. And she was forced to have to travel out of the state to Indiana to seek to terminate the presidency and maybe save her life. That's last part is my judgment.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, like at this point, he should just turn it around, turn the teleprompter around, just let us read it. I mean, you know, I get nervous for him at this point. I just let us freaking read it, because that's what he's doing, and he's doing a piss poor job reading it. Just let us do it.
Well, because and now he's starting to read the instructions.
Right, right.
So here's an example of that.
He writes, and I quote, women, it's a quote now from the majority.
Oh my God, no.
Women are not without electoral or political power.
Stop it.
It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral and or political or maybe precise.
Look at the guy behind him.
Or political power.
I know. Becerra's like, I'm just going to smirk. I'm just going to stand here and smirk.
You know, because he saw it, and he knew like the correct way to handle that, and he was like, "Oh crap!"
Oh,
and it's like it reminds me of the whole "Go F yourself, San Diego." It's that whole scene in Anchorman where it's like,
yes,
I swear you put anything on the teleprompter and Burgundy's gonna read it, and he totally did. Seriously,
he totally did.
Somebody needs to put something. They need to put like "Go screw yourselves, America" on there, because that's basically what he's saying.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. And doing. Yeah, it's just remarkable.
One more from that same speech, and that is when it's amazing to me that I think he's actually going to, there's going to be some polling that is going to show him in the approval ratings in the 20s. That is just unheard of bad, right? But despite the fact that 80+% of the country thinks that we are on the wrong track, we are heading in the wrong direction. Despite that, you would think that there would be some some introspection about maybe I need to shift gears a little bit. No, he's dug his heels in and continues to say completely contradictory things like, everything is really bad price-wise. I totally get it. I feel your pain. Also, our economy's awesome. Just watch this.
He writes, and I quote, women, it's a quote now from the majority.
That's the wrong
women,
one.
Yeah. Right.
That's the wrong one. Did I not get the right one? Frick. I must have pulled the wrong one, because the one that I wanted to say was, he basically says, we're doing everything we can. This is what they always say. We're doing everything we can to combat these high gas prices and the high prices that you're seeing in the grocery stores and basically everywhere. But what the economy what the most recent reports show is that we are on the right track. My plan is putting us on a good path. Our economy is strong. Saying those things does not make people go, oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for telling me that. Now I don't feel the pain. It just doesn't work that way.
And I saw Pete Buttigieg talking yesterday, and he was talking about how proud he is to work for this administration.
I have that.
Yeah, do you have it?
I do have that. Yeah, because they were asking, are you going to support? Are you going to support him again?
I'm like, this guy is drunk.
Yeah, but we have to watch that. Yeah. We have to watch that. Here it is.
Let me ask you a campaign question, sir. Do you expect President Biden to run for re-election in 24? And if not, will you run?
Yes, I do expect him to run. I'll support him. And let me tell you why he's going to have a lot to be proud of. And I'm going to choose my words carefully because I'm appearing as an official and this is not a campaign-related appearance. But I'm proud to be part of this administration that has done such work to bring America back from the brink of a recession, to create record job growth, to build achievements that would not have been thought possible just a couple of years ago, like the bipartisan infrastructure law that I have the honor of working on. You know, people scoffed at the idea that you could get anything done on a bipartisan basis in Washington, and yet the president delivered it. And that's after years and years, multiple presidents and multiple Congresses coming and going, promising infrastructure bills without any results. This president, this administration got it done, and I'm proud to be part of that.
Mr.
By golly, Pete. Okay. That guy is totally high. Seriously. So high. He's also 11 years old.
Oh my God, 11. I know. He's literally the guy, what Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine. He's so that guy.
He's like, I'm just so proud to be working on this administration. I have no idea what's going on. I'm the transportation secretary. You guys, gas prices are like $10 a gallon. It's just awesome. Just great. Oh yeah.
I will say he's an eloquent communicator. He says things like he's very Obama-like that way, right? Like the guy can give a great answer. Yeah. It's got all the words. It sounds really pretty. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about, but he's delusional if he thinks that there's anything to be proud of.
So what you're saying, he's a good bullshitter.
Exactly.
He's a grade A bullshitter. Good for him. Yeah, because that was like lunacy, what we just listened to. Everything's going great. I'm so proud to work for an administration where he has a 20% approval rating. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? Dude, step down. Like, seriously. You're the transportation guy? Like, this is what, and do you see what's happening across the country? No, you don't see it. You don't see it at all. Because you're too busy watching your husband chest feed or whatever it is that he's doing. Honestly, I cannot with this guy. Say?
I thought you were saying his name, and then I was like, no, you're saying chest feed. And I was like, wait, isn't that his name? Isn't it chest feed?
I don't know. It's Chasten, I think is his
Chasten.
Name. Right.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we saw Biden with the teleprompter. What's worse is when he doesn't have one, right? Like it's bad enough when he has it.
Right.
It's way worse than when he doesn't. So he was off doing his little vacation at his beach house or whatever again. And so the press caught up with him on his bike again. And he seemed to be embarrassed by the fact that he was wearing a helmet. And so he's like, this makes me look just like a fool, but you guys ask tough questions. I'm going to show you. I'm not making this up. Watch.
Fool here in this interview.
You look good.
But I put a helmet on because it was a tough interview.
Did you hear the laughter and the absolute pandering and just humoring with the press? You look good. You look so good. Oh my God.
Yeah. Listen, I wear a helmet when I cycle. I don't this is what you're supposed to wear a helmet when you cycle. That's what you do. Yeah, he should have gotten one with like flames on it and like the executive seal like an eagle and crap. That's what I would have done if I were president. I would have been like, this is my helmet. This is my presidential helmet. Why is he embarrassed by that? You should be more embarrassed. The fact that you had like freaking toe straps on, dude, that you didn't clip in. That's what you should have been embarrassed by. Because you don't know how to cycle.
He did take those off. He did take those off now.
Oh, he took the cages off? Okay, that's what you should be embarrassed by, not the helmet. What the world? This guy. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I was going to show a couple more, but we're running low on time and I want to make sure that we have time for talks and your sack of whack. What is in it?
Oh, my sack of whack. Okay. Liberal filmmaker Michael Moore, Jabba the Hutt. He has offered to take his own way and recreating, actually, and overturning the Second Amendment. He wants to publish or actually create a new 28th Amendment to present to the 117th United States Congress on July 11th, which is today. He wants to do that. So he has suggested all sorts of things in this 28th Amendment. One of the thing is he says this is what it's going to this is the summary basically. The inalienable right of a free people to be kept safe from gun violence and the fear thereof must not be infringed and shall be protected by the Congress of the states. This amendment thus repeals and replaces the Second Amendment. So this is what he's going to do. So this is it. So what he says is it's a mandatory system of firearm registration that included limiting licensing only for the purposes of hunting, target shooting, and the few who could demonstrate the need for protection. That's what the 28th Amendment is, according to him. So and then I guess other requirements included like a stricter background test, annual written test, a minimum age requirement of 25 years old, and weapons and ammo regulation. But I find it interesting that there's only a few who could demonstrate the need for protection. And I'm assuming that includes celebrities.
Right, obviously. They're very
important. Of
so.
Course, right. It wouldn't be like you and me. It would be like his friends and then like all the elites. They would require protection, but then all the minions down here wouldn't require that. And that's his 28th Amendment he's going to present, I guess, today to Congress. So
and he genuinely thinks that this has legs. I mean, is he high?
Yes, I'm sure he's high because it's Michael Moore, you know.
So gross. Yeah,
right. But he wants to repeal the Second Amendment. He wants to replace it with this 28th Amendment. And the pictures in this article, I almost threw up because they're all of him. Yeah, and it's just his face.
He's the pile of crap from Weird Science.
He is. Oh my God.
He's Chet.
He's Chet. He's Chet when Chet was transformed and he burped and
that is him. That's who he is. Well, I was right.
God, I just cannot deal. I'm letting Cash out. I'm listening to everything. But anyways, that's your whack, you guys. The 28th Amendment. The 28th Amendment.
Yeah, just good luck with that, Michael Moore. Good luck with presenting that to Congress and getting enough of a majority of Congress to be like, yeah, you know what? We should go ahead and we should make that happen.
And what do you want to bet he'll show up in like a holy t-shirt that's dirty and has like Cheeto stains on it?
Oh God.
Right.
So gross.
And jeans that haven't been washed in like 25 years.
Oh my God.
Out by him. Ugh.
Somebody actually was married to him at one time.
God, and had children. So that means
they did.
He has kids. He has. I'm pretty certain that he has children. Yes, I'm pretty.
How have we not seen photos? Oh my God,
you guys! I'm pretty sure. Are you looking it up? You're looking it up.
I'm looking up.
Yeah, that means
he has a child named Natalie.
Right. They did.
Okay. Well, actually, Natalie is pretty cute. I must say.
Really?
He must have been married to a black woman because she's
cute. She's really cute.
Well, she's cute and she's also very dark skinned.
Really?
So yeah. But yeah, she's really cute.
She's like super cute. Yeah.
I mean, I found that's what I went to his Wikipedia and then his children, I clicked the link of her and
I could have sworn he had more than one.
Thankfully, it looks like just one.
Oh God, somebody got on that. Oh God.
Let's move on. Let's do talks.
We have to.
Oh my God.
Let there be a dog. Let there be a
there's so many. You guys, the very first talk I have is of a brand spanking new puppy learning how to squeak a toy for the first time. And he doesn't understand that he's creating the sound. It's so sweet.
Oh.
Can you even?
Oh my God! Look at him. His little. Is that it? It looks like
it's
he's
a
wearing
walking harness.
Oh my God! It looks like a sweater. It's so big on him. It's so cute. So
my God!
Adorable. Oh my God! I need a puppy.
It's just the sweetest. By the way, I forgot to mention that these are brought to you by MyPillow and that you should all go to mypillow.com/chicks and get yourself some good stuff, including slippers and moccasins at massive, massive sale prices. MyPillow.com/chicks. Okay, I am not a huge fan of birds. I don't mind them, but as you know, I have a very strict fur policy.
Yes, you do.
And so like birds are like second tier creatures for me. I still like them, but they're not on the same level as furry creatures. So, but I will say the birds that can talk are completely like they blow my mind. And this cute little bird, the owner has taught this bird how to give kisses, and they actually they have this little routine which is precious. Watch.
You're so cute. Mwah. What happened? Oh my goodness. Thank you. You're so cute.
I mean, that's kind of amazing, right?
Isn't that adorable? I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. And then he's like, "Mwah!"
How do they do that?
I don't know. Birds are like, those birds are freaking cool.
They are cool.
Now, I want to see you get this and put one of your dogs in it more than I can even put into words.
I can't wait.
Oh my God. So there's apparently a knapsack that you can get to carry your dog on your back. This is what I need you to, this is amazing. Watch.
All right, we're gonna see how Mr. Brew gets in his backpack.
And that's a big dog.
Unzip it and put it on the ground. And then he sits on the bag. His feet go through the holes. Okay, he got lazy and he laid down. And then we tuck his little hairs in and then we zip him up.
Oh my God.
And then we pick him up.
No
And
way.
then I put him here or somewhere. And sit. And
oh my God. No way. There's no way I could get Cash. Oh my God.
And look at how happy he is. He's just like, this is fine. This is fine.
We're gonna see how
that dog is actually small though compared to Cash. I mean, Cash is 6 feet tall. I don't think I could do that with him. That dog is awesome.
Right. I need it.
Okay, I can maybe try. Where do you get one of those things?
Well, I will tell you. Hang on. It's called a canine sports sack. Canine sports sack.
They have to make it in like an extra large.
I wonder if they have pictures on their website of like working on Great Danes. That would be the most.
Thing is, Cash is 180 pounds. You know what I mean? So I'd be carrying 108. I don't weigh 180 pounds. You know what I mean? I'd be carrying 180 pounds on my back. I could try it.
That's true.
I could try. Listen, I've been lifting.
You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. You have osteoporosis. I don't want you doing this. I think this is a bad idea. After all,
I'll try it. I've been lifting weights. I can try it.
Okay, remember last week when I showed you that animal rescuer, the transporter, who was like holding the raccoon, and she was like, "Don't get raccoons as pets," and then everybody wanted to.
Yes.
So she had a new recent transport of a husky. Who this is just the cutest thing. So she was like, "Listen, I can't hold you. We have to drive you to your next destination." But this is what happened.
Life as a animal transporter.
Okay. I'm coming. Hey, okay. Listen,
Is that
we already tried this.
That's a husky?
I put you in the seat over here. What did you do? You tried to eat your whole entire bag of dog food in one sitting. You got to go from Oregon to Florida. We talked about using the inside voice. We haven't accomplished that at all. What are we going to do? Huh?
Oh my God.
You got to be shitting me. I can't hold you like this the entire. Oh boy.
I mean, he wouldn't stop yelling until she held him like a baby.
Oh my gosh.
And now he's sleeping.
Why? Why? What?
Oh my gosh, I love him.
Suggestions, please.
I love her. I love her. I love all of her videos. So great.
Oh my God, that sweet baby. What a sweet baby.
And then I don't know if this is a real thing, but the way that it is captioned is so perfect. So, you know how, like, I don't know how your dogs are, if you've ever taken them to a dog park to interact with other dogs. My dogs love it. They love playing with other dogs, and they're very comfortable around other dogs, and then they just run, right? Like they see other dogs, they just run, and they just are crazy. Well, apparently there are dogs who are very introverted, just like people. You know, there's different kinds of personalities. And there's these dogs that are introverted that somehow the caption on this reads, "We went for a meeting with like-minded dogs." So they found introverted dogs and brought them to a dog park to see what would happen. Here's what happened.
Oh my God, that's Cash. That's what Cash would do. Cash is like that. Cash is introverted.
Oh my God. They just stand there like they don't play. They just are like, I don't see any of you. I'm just going to be on my own.
Oh my God, that's so what Cash would do. Astrid is like your dogs. Astrid is very outgoing, will play with all the dogs. Cash, for some reason, we've raised him with other dogs, but he's very, very introverted with other dogs. He freaks out. He's just sort of like, I just only play with Astrid, and then all of you guys I don't play with. Like, he just will only play with Astrid, and then he doesn't play with any other dogs. It's very strange.
Oh my God.
We've raised him the same. I don't understand it. He's just very weird about that. So I don't know. But he would be like that. Yeah.
That is so funny. An introverted dog park has got to be the most boring thing ever.
I love it. I'd love that. I'd be walking around just petting them all. I just totally love that. Oh my God.
It would definitely be a lot easier to keep track of your dog. That's for sure.
Yes, totally.
Okay, last one has nothing to do with dogs. It just made me laugh, and I thought you guys would like it.
I've been eating this same sandwich for 3 weeks.
Take bigger bites, for Christ's sake.
I've been eating this same sandwich for 3 weeks.
I love that so much. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but I died.
That is awesome. Oh my God.
Those are your talks for today.
Yeah, you guys take bigger bites.
Take bigger bites. Stop eating the same sandwich for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's gross. You think it's gonna go bad after a while. Okay. What's happening today? Anything happening? No. It's a great Monday.
There is nothing happening.
There's
this weekend for me was all about self-care. I did, because my husband was gone, my kids, they were gone at a lacrosse tournament. I did nothing. Like, I read books. I binged Netflix shows. I like went out into the hot tub. I did nothing. I slept. I did nothing, you guys. It was awesome.
Glorious. Oh my God, that sounds so glorious. I did so many things. I basically was with a 12-year-old all weekend. It was like, we went to Austin. You guys, I was telling Mock that I was accosted by a homeless man in Austin. I got to tell you, downtown Austin, total crap hole. Thanks, liberals. Good job.
Wow.
Good job. Yeah, I almost had to like beat up a homeless man. It was really bad. Yeah, so that place. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm sorry to anybody that lives in Austin, but and the outlying areas there are quite beautiful. I can see why people love the areas that are outside of the downtown area, but the downtown area, crap hole. Sorry, not sorry.
And I was telling you about how there's that video that's gone viral of kids at a bus stop in San Francisco. Their bus stop is right at a point in a sidewalk where it's just covered with drug-using homeless people that are strung out, and just right there. And the kids have to walk. They have to like navigate through that just to get to their homes. It's horrendous.
It's just not okay. Yeah, when you start grabbing at me and grabbing at my kid, no. That's not gonna, that does not fly. So yeah, I won't be going back there for quite some time. Just the outline, like I said, the outlying areas are fine, but that I don't.
Just stay out of cities, you guys. Stay out of big cities. They've all gotten so disgusting.
Yeah, it's because of liberal policies, you guys. Anyways, all right, bring it in, everybody. We hope you have a magnificent Monday. We will talk to you tomorrow.